A lot of students have asked me how to improve their listening skills in English. They've tried many things and they're really interested, but they're just not improving in the way that they thought they would. And this ends up being their biggest problem when it comes to learning English. In today's video, let's talk about some great ways that we can improve your English listening skills. Are you ready to find out those ways? If so, then let's get into it. When it comes to speaking English, you have to be your biggest supporter. If you can get excited about your future progress, it's going to be a lot easier for you to continue and make overall progress in English. When I first got to Japan, I just wanted to be able to understand anything. So I just made it a point to try to listen to as much Japanese as possible with an outlook on my future progress in Japanese when I would be able to understand more. When you believe that you can do it, you're going to find out that more often than not, you won't be able to do it. You need to have the attitude that this is something that you really want to improve and get better at, and then you're going to try accordingly. And a lot of times, the way that we speak about ourselves is the way that we end up behaving. I've had a lot of students, and maybe you're this way too, that they kind of start off saying they're not good at English or I'm just not good at listening, and this kind of puts you at a disadvantage from the beginning. So really be your biggest supporter and know that it's going to be tough at first, but if you can continue at it, there is a future where you will be able to have much improved listening skills in English. And of course, you are going to have to work at it, but you really just want to have that mindset that this is something that I can do, and then you'll continue and working towards being able to do that. So let's improve our English listening with the right mindset. Next thing you can think about is try to find different ways to improve your English listening skills. So don't just read English. Also, you have to think about listening to English, speaking English, and this is going to help you improve your English listening skills as well. These actions will keep you on your toes and open you up to different ways of going about learning English. Once I started getting out and talking to more people, I was able to notice improvement in my listening skills as well as my speaking skills. You just really want to put yourself in as many situations as possible and you're going to get better. Just getting as much practice as possible is really a big help. So put yourself in as many situations as you can to improve your listening, and this goes for reading and speaking as well. In the beginning, say yes to lots of different things, and this is going to give you the opportunity to meet, talk with new people, and really have a chance to learn, grow, and improve your listening skills through real practice. Just speaking and making those mistakes is much better than never having the chance to speak at all. And you can learn a lot from your mistakes. If you can, start to read everything that you can get your hands on. It doesn't matter the level. You can start off with something as simple as a children's book to begin, and then you can increase your level as you improve. And just the fact of you reading and also reading out loud is going to help you with pronunciation of the words, and when you can pronounce the words, it'll also be easier for you to understand what you're listening for. So reading is also going to be helping your listening, and like I said before, speaking is going to be helping your listening. It is possible to learn about other topics while also learning English. Branching out to different levels of entertainment will help your memory while also helping you to improve your comprehension. I improved my conversational skills as well as listening when I first got to Japan just by being on a basketball team. Just listening and having the chance to talk with people in a setting that I really enjoyed was a great way for me to get exposure and have a chance to listen in a real life setting. I also got to hear lots of different words and phrases that real people use. So think to yourself, is there something that you really like to do that you can combine with English? Once you find that thing, it's not going to feel so difficult to continue practicing your English because it's going to be something fun, and this is what you're going to associate English with. You will also make new friends, which is going to give you more opportunities to improve your English listening skills as well. So diversify your English study. Don't think of it just as a classroom or books. There's lots of different ways that you can learn English. Pay attention to what you're hearing and everything that's going on around you. Take a chance and try to guess what you think is going to come next in that situation. Learn to anticipate certain responses, vocabulary, and phrases that you are going to hear. You will be surprised just how much you can pick up when you go into situations like this. For example, if you're in a restaurant, there's going to be certain phrases and words that you are more likely to hear than others. Prepare yourself for what you think is going to come, and you're more than likely going to be correct. The more that you do this, the more that you're going to be able to anticipate, listen to, and understand more English. A big part of speaking English is using the correct sentence structure. In the English language, we put stress on different syllables. We raise or lower our voices at certain points. And if you can understand this, it's going to help you with your overall English listening. Once you start to notice those basic patterns, you're going to be able to really start to pick out what you need to listen for to understand the general idea of what is being spoken about. You don't have to understand everything word for word, but when you can start to understand that general idea, it's going to make it much easier for you to pick up on specific words. If you can start to notice words and basic patterns, you will be able to understand the general idea of most conversations. Then, the more that you understand, it's going to be easier for you to start picking out specific words to listen for the type of conversation that you're in. You don't always have to know everything word for word, so think about the general idea of the conversation. It's probably going to help you with your listening, as well as being able to form your own responses afterwards. If you guys made it this far, let me know how it went in the comments below. Also share, what did you do to try to improve your English listening this week? And if you got any benefit from this video, please share it with someone else that you think it will help. Then check out this video right here to learn more. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I look forward to seeing you in the next one. See you.